Thank you for visiting www.sanjoseshortsalespecialist.com. This part of the video consultation covers the short sale process, how the time frames work, how the whole process works, that kind of thing. And generally speaking, the first thing you want to do when you're looking to do a short sale is have an initial consultation with an experienced realtor. And it's important that you sit down with someone who knows what they're doing. We've done a lot of short sales and we know what your outcome is likely to be, and we'll be able to give you the best advice into your situation. Unfortunately, some people sit down with agents who have maybe only done one or two short sales or none short sales, and that doesn't mean they're going to know. You want to make sure you're also able to sit down with someone who's able to refer you to other people, such as a bankruptcy attorney or a real estate lawyer or a tax professional, so that way you have a chance to become well informed about all your possible solutions and your situation. And once you've had a chance to become well informed and you're comfortable and you made the decision to move forward, the next thing you want to do is choose an experienced realtor. And from here, we list the property, and the process starts off like a normal transaction would. We put the property on the market, do everything we can to advertise it, open houses, internet marketing, until we receive or get our offer in on the property. Once we get that offer, and we submit that offer into the short sale lender, and we submit that along with the rest of the homeowner's documentation, and that is called the short sale package. Now, the short sale package, the basic elements of a short sale package are 2 years of taxes, 2 years of W-2s, 2 of your most recent bank statements and pay stubs, a hardship letter. Now, in some cases, in some specific cases, the banks only will require a hardship letter. They won't even review the rest of your documentation in order to approve a short sale. They'll only look at just your hardship. A financial form, and I have a template available for download on my website. Some possible additional documentation depending on which lender you have. Some lenders have specific forms and requirements. And once they have all that in, the bank will then order an appraisal on the property. And now this part's critical because this is what the bank will use to determine the value that they're going to sell the property at. And they'll compare that value with the offer that we have in on the property. Now we begin the negotiation process. And don't worry, because we'll help you gather all this paperwork together so it's a minimal inconvenience to you. Now, once we begin the negotiation process, time frames vary pretty dramatically from when we begin negotiating to when we actually get an approval from the lender to sell the property. And it really just depends on your situation. It can take as long as 6 months. It can be as quick as 2 weeks. It can depend on your situation, the bank situation, any junior lien holders on the property, that kind of thing. And during this time, what the banks are reviewing is your basic information and mainly your hardship as well. They want to make sure you have a valid hardship, and in some cases, this is all they'll look at, as I mentioned earlier. So some of the valid things they consider as a hardship are a medical, death in a family. Imminent risk of default. Nowadays, you don't even have to be behind on your payments to qualify for a short sale. You just have to show that you will be behind in order to qualify for a short sale. They'll also review your financial information in other cases. And once we've done all that, this is where you really want someone here that's experienced in negotiating for you, because this is where we will go in and get any foreclosure dates that you have postponed. We negotiate the offer, we negotiate the money to junior lien holders, any possible deficiencies, and so on. And once we have all these various variables agreed upon, this is when the bank will issue an approval letter. And basically stated, an approval letter is the letter that the bank is basically saying that they're agreeing to do the short sale, and these are the terms that they're willing to do that under. And once we get that approval letter, you will have the opportunity to review this approval letter with the real estate attorney. If you don't like the terms of the approval letter, we can either go back and we can renegotiate with the lender, or if it turns out there is another better option for you, we can cancel the short sale. And if you decide to do that, I want to make sure you know that you owe nothing to cancel a short sale. And as I mentioned earlier, time frames vary pretty dramatically from when we begin the negotiation process and get all the documents in to when we actually get an approval letter, depending on your situation. And I do a free phone or in-person consultation to go over what your specific situation might be for you. But from here on, we want to make sure that you are comfortable with the situation so we can move forward. And that is the short sale process in a nutshell. As I mentioned earlier, it varies pretty dramatically. Everyone's situation is different, so I do a free in-person or over the phone consultation. I am here to help, so feel free to give me a call anytime. And again, thank you for visiting San Jose, shortsalespecialist.com.